count and you took me down to the river laying at your feet. I had no joy, then you showed me grace. Now I know that you'll never leave. You gave me hope, you set me free. I know you carry me. And I was down for the count, thought there was no way out. I was drowning in the sea. Found me. Set me free, I know you'll never leave. You found me. You found me.
I was down, I was out, sad matter of fact. Grade school, I'm the one they used to laugh at. I was hurt, found my worth on the internet. You pulled up in the fire, I was me shit. And the Bendigo tried to take me for the low, but I'm worth more. Proof is in the holes in your hands. When you died for me, made me wanna praise in advance. And I know, and it's only you. Hands to the sky, how can I be used? Muted all the noise, only you I choose. And send your Holy Spirit, show me what to do. So now I'm yours forever. It ain't no time better than right now. When Lucy try to spin the block, I tell him pipe down. Cause it ain't nothing back there for me.
I was out for the count and you took me down to the river laying at your feet. No joy, then you showed me grace. Now I know that you'll never leave. You gave me hope, you set me free. I know you carry me. And I was down for the count, thought there was no way out. I was drowning in the sea. Find me.
When I get to thinking about the grace that you gave, every debt I can't repay, you come and take it away. Every time I almost drown, I see your grace in a way. Live my whole life on thin ice, you let me skate anyway. Can't get enough of your mic, pick me up. Murder's light, mercy made me murder my sinister side. Go put me in the limping Olympics. How I'm weak, but I'm strong. How I sleep in his arms, but I'm hype. Eternal light vision. Blessed are the poor, I prefer them tight riches. When I forget I'm scarred, I refer to my stitches. I've been healed from the dark, you ain't heard of light switches. Every now and then I feel so lost again, like a villain till I'm kneeling at your cross again. He's my life jacket, toss, try to drown me. Yeah, I was lost, but he found me.
I was out for the count and you took me down to the river laying at your feet. I had no joy, then you showed me grace. Now I know that you'll never leave. You gave me hope, you set me free. I know you carry me. And I was down for the count, thought there was no way out. I was drowning in the sea. Find me. You found me. You found me. Yeah. So you gave me hope, you set me free. I know you'll never leave. You found me.
This morning I got up and prayed. I'm thanking the Lord for another good day. I kept it simple, no need to explain. Yeah. The devil thought he had me, I got away. Yeah. Don't it feel good when you've been in his presence? Yeah. Walking with him ain't no second guessing. Yeah. Some call it luck, but I call it a blessing. Yeah. He give me peace, ain't no need to be stressing. He never gave up on me. His promises he'll always keep. He paid the price just for me, yeah.
Yeah, paid the price just for me. Road change set me free. I was blind but now I see. Daddy opened up the sea just so I could walk through that with my family. I know some people they aren't understanding me, but that's okay. That's why I'm at it planting seeds, hoping that one day they'll see the whole planet be even before you. Lord, we adore you. There's no one after and none before you. I'm so thankful.
Yeah. Don't it feel good when you've been in his presence? Walking with him ain't no second guessing. Yeah. Some call it luck, but I call it a blessing. Yeah. He give me peace, ain't no need to be stressing. He never gave up on
Look at what you've done.
God got eyes on us, 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 us. God got eyes on us, 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 us. I see fire going up, 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 up. I see fire going. God got eyes on. God got eyes on us. In the flames by the red light 40 ways. I know I'm a mess, it's been 40 days. Shut your eyes, lean back, that's the only way. You rather cry till your girl said it got paid. I had a dream, someone said we was chosen. I woke up, realized it was broken. We changed views, me and you, we was floating. I seen the whole world burn in slow motion. I hate to realize I'm not enough. They hate to see us try in spite of us, and fight to see the light inside of us. And you know all it takes is just a touch. I can't get around the need to trust. Describe until we hit the twin blood.
Wait, got a hand on me and I could pray. I got time, I got him, and I could say, if you want me to slide, I got the base. When it come to the king, I'm not to play, and not the boaster. I love your name.
God got eyes on us, 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 us. God got eyes on us, 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 us. I see fire going up, 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 up. I see fire going. God got eyes on. God got eyes on us, 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 us. God got eyes on us, 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 us. I see fire going up, 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 up. I see fire going. God got eyes on. God got eyes on us.
Wanna like this Andre album. When they announced it, I got all excited. This artist I've admired is finally out of hiding. Somehow we got inspired, then decided it's time to break his silence. But he told us that he's staying silent, playing flute instead of rhyming. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. I'm behind it, something different, but something's missing. It felt way off. Felt like watching Jordan play baseball. Then I got suspicious, like, Andre, did you let your inner critic win? Did you convince yourself that you isn't him? Do you got hard drives full of hidden gems, locked behind computers and won't let us in? Listen, you don't have to, yeah, I get it, man, but who am I supposed to listen to? Lil who? Or another rapper with ghostwriters who only asset is that they visual. With all due respect, I'm sorta pissed at you, cause I've been hearing things you said in interviews, and it's got me a bit confused, saying you too old to bring something new. That isn't true, but who am I supposed to listen to? I'd rather hear from an old you than just be stuck with hearing all your old tunes. But who am I? Just one of your pupils who got student pride. Sometimes it feel like you dead, but you alive. I just pray before the day that you truly fly. You feel like the gift God gave you was fully utilized. And maybe this is foolish pride, like, what do I think I'm doing? I'm just a stranger out here asking this man for new music. And you never listen to nobody except yourself, so I know this is useless. You dropped Hey Ya at the height of G-Unit, and man, that's gangster. You the ultimate nonconformist. You kept pushing boundaries, exploring. You taught us normal is boring. That's the thing I love about you the most. You reinvented yourself. You raised the bar on what you expected yourself. But maybe the bar got so high that you can't even reach it. Unsatisfied, stuck calling all your heat is decent. Then you don't release it. Honestly, it's hard to believe, cause I heard all your features. You got Killer Mike a Grammy. Man, that joint was recent. And look, no disrespect to him either, but dog, you tweaking. It's all speculation, I don't know the reason either, but my guess is that it's pressure. It's probably easier to be a flute player than one of the greatest rappers ever. And I know I'm sounding critical, but if I'm coming clean, this got more to do with me, it isn't you. Cause you're an artist I aspire to. Now you gone and retired. I think my deepest fear is that I see myself inside of you. It been 3 years and I've been quiet too. And all this time I've been inside the stew. Everything I cook up feel, man, like it's kinda cool. Got me really thinking like, man, maybe my time is through, and you got nothing left to prove. I'm still playing festivals to pay my team and fund the dreams that I'm yet to execute. And every day I'm less enthused to write a rhyme or bless the booth. Every thought ain't fresh and new, like when I was 22, when music was the place I would express it through. I was fighting for respect, rapping like the rent was due. I wanted the world to love me, now a couple friends to do. Tell the truth, are these the thoughts you had? Is where you at, where I'm headed to? So every year that I ain't heard from you, the insecurities I'm working through feel like for sure they true. So please don't take it personal, but you moved on from rap, and I don't think I got the courage to. But keep your heart, 3 stacks, keep your heart. Share your art, 3 stacks, share your art. Share your thoughts, 3 stacks, share your thoughts. Maybe I'll start.
How do I brace for love? What does it take to trust? Don't know if I'm safe with you. Tell me I'm safe with you. You said you'll take the cup. All that I taste is blood. Don't know if I'm safe with you. Tell me if I'm safe with you. I might be arriving, am I dying? Cause all these colors blinding. Is my name in writing, and we writing on lining. I think I lost myself, nowhere to find me. Forgot you, remind me. Yeah, what's up? Valley of the shadow and it's just us. Headed to the gallows with my cross on me. Know they waiting in the shallows just to buzz me up. I'm too emphatic, that's how God made me. All these dramatics, they said I'm David. All around me danger, they said he saved me. Said on the way, yeah. I grew up on the coast and I'm sinking fast, screaming at the ghost. I was 17 when my heart got broken, but I was only 11 when I gave up on hoping. I was 27 when I first dialed 988, and I flaked in a moment of breaking Romans. Heavenly Father, would you even bother with someone like me? How do I brace for love? What does it take to trust? Don't know if I'm safe with you. Tell me I'm safe with you. You said you'll take the cup. All that I taste is blood. Don't know if I'm safe with you. Tell me if I'm safe with you. I might be arriving, am I dying? Cause all these colors blinding. Is my name in writing, and we writing on lining. I think I lost myself, nowhere to find me. Forgot you, remind me. Stuck in the middle, heaven and earth, through the meek I settle. Cause this ain't a rental, whipping down PCH, foot on the pedal. Yeah, sun shining on me,
What's the line between what I got and what I need? I used to feel invisible, yeah. Now I feel invincible. Feel like I'm back in Brooklyn. Mailman almost hit me, wasn't looking. I could've got me a settlement, but God's hands on me, I'm pretty sure it's evident. Yeah, rolling so deep, it's like the president had to go get it, man. Couldn't be hesitant. Yeah, they ain't one God, I had to let him in. How could I believe in the cure? Had the medicine. Sun shining on me. What's the line between what I got and what I need? I used to feel invisible, yeah. Now I feel invincible.
Doing a new thing, new thing, new thing, a new thing,
new thing.
And it goes like this, and it goes like that. Doing a new thing, new thing, new thing, a new thing,
new thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And it goes like.
Yeah, done ready, stay ready. Ayy, is we whipping in a Rari while listening to Cardi. I'm probably too saved to get invited to that party. Nah, I ain't Brooklyn made, I just told him I'm with Marty. We used to scrape crumbs, now we only shop at Target. I need to find the things, don't you know that I'm an artist? How you steward what you got to really show you what a heart is. Took a step back, reading James before I hardened. Looking too blessed, cause his grace never departed. For real.
Sun shining on me. What's the line between what I got and what I need? I used to feel invisible, yeah. Now I feel invincible.
Doing a new thing, new thing, new thing, a new thing,
new thing.
And it goes like this, and it goes like that. Doing a new thing, new thing, new thing, a new thing,
new thing.
Yeah, yeah. Doing a new thing, new thing, new thing, a new thing.
And it goes like. And it goes like.
They don't stand a chance, they can never come be. I know that I'm covered, you're always with me. Cause my God is real. Lord, I know they wanna see us down, but we ain't going out like that. Cause my God is real. Now the day goes by where I don't think you always stay down and you always stay true. I don't know what I would do without you. You by my side, I can't lose. They don't stand a chance, they can never come be. I know that I'm covered, you're always with me. Cause my God is real. Lord, I know they wanna see us down, but we ain't going out like that. Cause my God is real. It's like you come in perfect time, and even through the shade you keep me shining. Off track till you passed out in the line. 2 plus 2 stress, so I've been grinding. Now the day goes by where I don't think you always stay down and you always stay true. I don't know what I would do without you. You by my side, I can't lose. They don't stand a chance, they can never come be. I know that I'm covered, you're always with me. Cause my God is real. Lord, I know they wanna see us down, but we ain't going out like that. Cause my God is real. Lord, I know they wanna see us down, but we ain't going out like that. Cause my God is real.
Quit saying you the best, you gotta show me. We headed for the top like nosebleeds. My lunch boxes contain baked ziti and cannolis. Yearbook pics with gold teeth. To survive here, you need hands like goalies. I came to talk to your boss, you an employee. Gotta leave room for God, sometimes I'm a control freak. I ain't do it for the trophies, I did it for the 16-year-old me. Old heads tell me that they get that feeling back every time they hear me rap. This can't be the same Marty from Cops. Already started his own label, they thought he would flop. Made him fix their face, I ain't talking about tox. It sound like real music, but they talking about God. Okay.
Bring it on if you think you can hang. If not, then let me do my thing. I won't play with you.
I did the calculation in my head. I double checked, went to the internet, triple checked, made sure the decibels impeccable. Better yet, California earthquake stress test. Gave the gain more until it rumbled the floor. And that's a thunderous applause from the city of God, where a gang of archangels juggled the crossfaders. Pride stayed true when the church gig stopped and the music outgrew your youth groups. Who's who? Favorite rock bands, brains cooked on 4chan. An old soul main goal is to find your hands, wave it in full unison, craving the same aim like staying in the groove we in. And the vibe is like Dilla and Sufi, and then moved in. It would be hoof cruise to lose your whole delusion when they be asking where Marty at. Next to
Breakfree event this evening. This event has been put on by the Potter's House Church. The event is about a young man that overcome mental illness, depression, and suicidal ideations. Let's give it up for Jotham as we prepare to give his powerful testimony this evening. Let's give him thanks. Thank you, Lord.
My name is Julia and I'm 19 years old. In 2017, was diagnosed with major depressive disorder. I almost lost this battle. I didn't think it was gonna get better, but it did. I've had anxiety since I was a little kid. I always had this feeling that something terrible was gonna happen, and that presented itself in tightness in my chest. I'd get really shaky. I would have a lot of stomach pain. Those were the physical ways that it came out. For the longest time, I didn't know that was my anxiety. I just knew that was something that happened to me. Around middle school, I started to get depressed, and it progressively got worse as I got into high school. Everything just seemed kind of gray. And a lot of worthlessness too. I don't have anything to offer. From the outside, I think I hid it pretty well. I was a straight-A student. I hung out with my friends. I babysat all the time. I was involved in my church youth group. I didn't let people see that there was something going on. That was what stayed closed behind my bedroom door. Things started to feel more heavy. I started to self-harm as a way to cope. I started having suicidal ideation. I told my mom, I don't think I can keep myself safe. And I know my parents were shocked when they knew how bad it actually was. It was on a Sunday night. My mom called Children's, their hotline. I was evaluated by a social worker. And I think it was honestly the first time I was completely open about what was happening. And I told my social worker that I didn't necessarily want to die, and I knew that I needed a break from what was happening, from all the things I was feeling, and death seemed like the only option. And I just remember crying to her and being like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I'm stuck. Here I was completely broken. I could barely see the point in staying alive. I felt so ashamed of myself. And these people, they just treated me like a person. I felt validated and I had some hope. And I knew that okay, when I ask for help, help is given and it works. And I knew that this break I was looking for could be found in a hospital room instead of dying. Today, I am in remission from my depression for the first time in who knows how long. I'm getting to know parts of me that aren't just anxious and depressed Julia. I'm clean from self-harm. I'm majoring in social work, and I really want to work in behavioral health with children, specifically in a crisis or inpatient setting. I've started to become really passionate about advocating once I made it to the other side, because I almost didn't make it. You're not at fault for where you are right now. It's okay to be afraid, but I don't want you to give up. Because the thing about depression is it lies. You know, you gotta fight to be here, because it does get better. And all of these lies will eventually go away. You just have to hold on, because it doesn't get to win. It doesn't get to take you. Because you're stronger than that, and you're worth more than that, and it's possible.
Hello. Oh, it's working. Yep. Okay. So my name's Jotham, and I'd just like to thank the church for giving me the opportunity to share my story, my testimony with my battles with anxiety and depression and other forms of mental illness, and how I overcame that. I no longer struggle with it anymore. So to start with, I was born in 1987. I was born in a outback country town called Mount Isa, which is way out west, so I'm a Queenslander. But for most of my life I grew up in northern New South Wales, and my parents moved when I think I was about 3, so I don't really remember being out there, but my parents moved to the country that's sort of just over the border on the other side of Lismore. And so I grew up in the country, I grew up on the farm. I had a good time on the farm. I didn't have a hard upbringing. My parents weren't bikies, they weren't drug dealers, I didn't come from a broken home. We went to church every Sunday. I grew up in a Christian family. We said grace before meals. And we made our own fun on the farm. I'd be fishing, bike riding, I'd be getting up to all sorts of mischief, making bombs and all sorts of silly things. And always trying to avoid work, as my parents remind me. And I learnt to never say you were bored on the farm, because they'd always find something for you to do. So I had a good upbringing. I was sent to a Christian school for most of my schooling. I think I started to notice I was a little different than other children in probably my early teens, probably earlier than that, probably in my younger years. I would have moments of feeling very down, unmotivated. I was a very anxious kid. I had bad anxiety even at a young age. I didn't know what to call that. I didn't know anything about anxiety and depression. And when you're a kid, you just assume everyone's sort of the same. So I was sort of like a little introverted. I just didn't sort of like socializing. Most of my schooling was done in a Christian school. My parents didn't make a lot of money, but they did send me and my sisters most of our schooling to a private school. It was like a small country town school. It was a Christian school, and so my schooling was pretty good. I had some good friends there. Our teachers were good. But I always remember throughout my early teens and middle teens, I just struggled a lot. I would have days where I felt very down, very depressed, very unmotivated, very lost for no apparent reason. I couldn't tell you why I felt like that. I was very anxious a lot, and I was sort of like a little bit bipolar like that. And then some days I was fine. This followed me throughout my teens into my sort of later years of high school. For year 11 and 12, my school didn't do year 11 and 12. They only went up to year 10, and so I was sent to the public school for year 11 and 12 for the rest of my high schooling. And going from a Christian school to a public school, that was a big shock for me. Again, I was brought up in a pretty sheltered home. I was brought up in a Christian home. We didn't swear. We didn't, we said grace before meals and all that sort of thing. And so I was sent to this school, and I stuck out like a sore thumb. I was a good kid, and everyone else was doing drugs, was drinking on the weekend, swearing and getting up to all sorts of things, and I didn't fit in. I really struggled there, and my depression and anxiety amplified to the point where I got into a very dark headspace. I didn't want to be here anymore. I got very dark. I remember I started listening to very, very dark sort of music and all sorts of things. I just had dark thoughts all the time, and this depression and anxiety that followed me from childhood almost, it seemed to amplify. I did have some good friends there, some people I knew from years back.
He was running this party and he went berserk. you're homeless with nowhere to run. It's a very bad drug, you will make your life go as slow as a slug now. You can search for answers in places, but the future is you have no basis. It ain't finding the 12-step program, so that the God will set you free, man. Well, it's time to take control of your soul. Stop messing with alcohol.
So I discovered alcohol, and I thought I found the cure for depression. My drinking continued. I was always like the craziest person at the parties. If someone thought they could drink, I could drink more, and I was just pretty out of control. There's a few pictures of me being crazy at school and after school. If you want to put them up, Sanjay. Pictures. They'll be coming up shortly. Anyway, so I was a bit of a loose cannon. Finished high school, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. I always thought I wanted to join the military, but at the same time, I sort of didn't have too many plans other than that. I made a little bit of money working at a farm just outside of Casino, and then I thought what I really needed was I needed to move to the city. I didn't want to end up in a small country town with doing the same jobs and the same things everyone else does. And of course, I still had depression, I still had anxiety, and I thought what I really need, I need a change. And so I moved up to Brisbane. My older sister was already there; she was already at uni. And so, I packed up the car, moved up to Brisbane. I stayed with my sister and her partner for a while, and I sort of done some pretty dead-end jobs, a few factory jobs, again, not really knowing what I wanted to do with my life. And my partying continued, my drinking continued. It got worse and worse. Every weekend I'd be out, maybe twice a week, drinking, doing drugs, gambling, doing everything, and I'd spend my weekends, at home watching TV, playing video games all night, and just wasting my life away. It got to the point where I became incredibly depressed, and I remember one particular night, I was drinking through the night. I think I'd got home from going out in the city, drinking all night, and I drank a bottle and a half of Jack Daniels, got in my car, and I honestly didn't want to be here anymore. I couldn't escape my depression, my anxiety. It followed me everywhere. So I got my XF Falcon, drunk, and drove out of the city, drove out of Brisbane City, and just drove for hours. I had a pretty good time at that stage. Probably drove for like 4 hours. I ended up on the Tennefield Range, which is a really winding road. Tennefield, if you've ever been up there, and it's pretty much just bush on both sides of the road. I just stopped my car, just got out, and then just peeled off, just went down the road, just into the bush. because of that and because of their influence on me, I started to go back to church
Check 1, 2.
Change things. You don't have to be the same. Christ died to change things. Oh yeah. You see his angry faces, misplaced hate got you running and pacing for cover. You wonder what it takes to make your outburst stop and erase all the people that you wasted. You got evil in your heart, you don't act right. See the world through and smoking weed at night. It's the only time you ever feel chilled right. Being sober makes life too real. You got chains in your soul for bondage. Brother, God ain't hesitant. You got a prison in your mouth that got you captured. You can't change what the voices say. Love no one, trust no one, but the game you play. You let your life down now, but where's your crew? Trying to operate the simple way. You made it easy, but you made it in a sleazy way. Telling me to your friends how things change, man. Christ died to change things. You don't have to be the same, no, 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 'cause Christ died to change things. Oh yeah. Christ died to change things. You don't have to be the same, no, 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 'cause Christ died to change things. Oh yeah. You see, before I was a Christian, I used to live a life that I'm not really proud of. The way that I would speak, the way that I would treat people, the thoughts in my mind would torment. And every to be the same, no, no, no. Christ died to change things. Christ died to change things. You don't have to be the same, no, no, no. Christ died to change things.
I started going to Campus Crusaders for Christ, and so I was pretty involved with them. We got a couple of pictures. Sandra, if you want to whack them up. There's a couple of pictures of, no, not that one, next one. No, not that one, next one. Yeah, there. So that was, and there's another one too. So that was a group I started going to at Griffith Uni. I had a lot of good friends there, a lot of good connections that like really helped me out, prayed for me when I needed it. But yeah, I'd say for a couple of years I was relatively happy and things were going well. I started my own business, brought a new ute, car of my dreams, and everything was going smoothly. I decided to get baptized, and I was going to go all in for God. So the start of the week, I'd planned to get baptized on the Saturday. The Monday started out nothing out of the ordinary. I went to work. I think I'd done like 2 jobs. I was a tradie, and so I think I'd done 2 jobs. On the second job, I remember I started to feel a little bit strange. I was a little bit lightheaded. I felt felt sort of sick. It felt a little bit weird. And I thought, must be a bit. I'll go get something to eat. It's nearly lunchtime. And I remember I just went assessed me that night, so it was probably late at night, maybe 11 to 12 when I finally got in there. And I just remember I'd already seen a nurse and I was sort of trying to tell her what's going on. And I just remember sitting in the waiting room, waiting to see someone else. And I was sitting on this seat, and I just remember sitting down and just praying. And then all of a sudden, like this feeling that was over me, it just sort of lifted off me and vanished in like a few seconds. And I'm like, what on earth just happened? And so I got up. I told the lady at the desk, look, I feel fine. I think I can go home. And of course, she didn't let me go home. She assessed me further, probably for another hour or so. And then early hours of the morning, they let me go. And I just didn't know. I didn't know what happened. I'd never experienced anything like that before. So the next day, I decided to have the day off. I didn't go to work. Again, nothing out of the ordinary happened. The next day, I felt fine, just stayed at home. I remember that the following night, it was late at night, and I just remember I couldn't sleep very well. I was sort of tossing and turning. overthinking life. My mind was like racing, and I just couldn't rest. I couldn't sleep, thinking about the day before, and I was just thinking what's going on. It was probably very late at night, probably like midnight. I remember sort of lying in my bed, overthinking life, trying to sleep. And I have this window on the left side of my room, and it was sort of a pretty big window. You can see most of the backyard. Again, it was dark. And I specifically remember like someone walking past the window. And I turned around and I was like, did someone just walk past my window? Our house was beside a park, so it wasn't out of the ordinary for maybe someone to be sort of sneaking around or something. And so I got a bit worried, and I thought I'm very sure I seen someone just walk past my window. And the two dogs in the backyard at the time, they started to growl a lot, which again sort of made me a bit worried, and I'm thinking, what's going on here? And then they started to really like whimper, like they were scared, which again I'd never heard them do before. And then I was stuck in the concrete, so I sort of sat up in my bed, listening. Again, I was doing pretty well in life. Went from about a 2 to like a 9 or 10. It was like, it became very present within like a few days after my baptism. I became incredibly depressed, incredibly anxious to the point through Jesus. Just before we finish up tonight, I'd just like to give everyone a moment tonight to just make Jesus Christ Lord and Saviour of your life. If you've never had the opportunity to do that, I'd just like to ask everyone just to bow their heads and just have every eye closed just for a moment.